guys, welcome back once again to our channel. I'm Emoli Edwin.
As always, I'm your main guy at Dennis Keton.
Of course, we are the gatekeepers. We are on double game week 34, the last match tonight. Of course, the biggest team in England, Manchester United against Chelsea. Now guys, this one is going to be big considering the fact that Manchester United are coming from losing to Arsenal. Chelsea on the other side, how did you feel?
Yeah, we had a London derby, which we won by 1-0. A goal which was scored by Captain America, Mr. Pulisic. Manchester United lost 3-1, and also there was another derby in the same game week, whereby it was a Merseyside derby. Liverpool played against Everton. Very defensive game in the first half, but at the end of the day, Liverpool were able to break the stubborn defense of Everton, and they managed to win by 2-0.
Yeah, guys, don't also forget these two teams that are meeting today, that is Manchester United and Chelsea. They both lost penalties in the last match, and they both were beaten by Arsenal.
Sure.
One was beaten.
One was beaten how many goals?
4-2.
The other one?
The other one tried and was beaten 3-1 by Arsenal.
Yeah.
So it's a battle of, I don't know.
We share some common things.
We share some common things, but no. Okay, to the good news. To the good news of tonight's match. Actually, Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel said that he's coming with a very, very strong team to Old Trafford. We are yet to see that. Dennis?
Very true. So tonight, Thomas Tuchel is coming to meet his teacher. He has a lot of respect for him. He actually says that Rangnick gave him an opportunity while he was a player, and also while he gave him a chance to coach the academy team. So there's a big respect between these two coaches, especially because he was his student. So it's just a question of this match tonight, Manchester United versus Chelsea. Will the student outclass his master, or will the master maintain his experience in this game? So we are yet to see that. So I can't wait, but key things to mention as we start on this analysis match preview. Remember, Chelsea, we don't have a good record. For the past years, we don't have a good record, especially at home with Manchester United. I think out of 8 games at Manchester United, I think we've drawn 5 and lost, I think, 3. So it's crazy. But the recent win which we won against Manchester United, Chelsea, it was sometimes in 2020. In that it was an FA game, right?
Yeah, FA Cup.
FA Cup semi-finals or something.
Semi-finals where you went on to meet
City, right? Yeah. So that match ended by 3-1. Pogba has a fond memory of that game because of the one and only Giroud. He stepped in the second half, and within few seconds he was able to score a goal, right? Yeah. So, but of late, our match Chelsea versus Manchester United has been proving to be a boring match because all the matches, close to 4 games concurrently, have been ending in draws, either 0-0 or 1-1. The latest escapade ended in 1-1, right? While we were at the bridge. A game which Chelsea dominated, but at the end of the day, it's all about results.
A game which United had never had a coach, but at the end of the day, we managed to deal with them.
You brought your game, and you were able to beat us
without a coach.
So guys, some key mentions. Both teams, both Chelsea and Manchester United, we have players who basically definitely missed tonight's match. In Chelsea, we have the likes of Kovacic. Definitely he's out with an injury. We have, of course, people like Hudson-Odoi. He's out. Reece James, he trained, so chances are he might get a chance, though not fully recovered, but let's wait and see what the coach will say. On the other hand, I know you guys don't have Jordan Sancho, right?
Why?
Jordan Sancho has he developed some tonsillitis, so he won't be available tonight.
Yeah, same to Maguire.
Maguire also, he has an ankle injury or what?
Ankle, knee. He has some problems on the knee, so he'll miss the rest of the season. I don't know, 4 games to go, 4 games to come. So that's good news to some of United fans, bad news to some of the Chelsea fans. But it is what it is. Though I don't know really if it's the problem or any other issue involved, but that's what we are hearing now.
That's what we are being fed, right? But anyway, guys, as we say, it is what it is. So the players who miss, it's all right. But Thomas Tuchel just confirmed that he's coming with a strong squad. Of course, we will have to have our A-list players and hope that we deliver in this match. So Pogba, you guys will be at home, right? So tell me, I know your coach he's in his last minute of last days of coaching your team, though he's on record saying that he's not leaving Manchester. He will be there to guide you and to ensure that Manchester United is back on track. So what are your thoughts about the type of squad which you are expecting tonight?
First and foremost, we've been very much poor this season. And David De Gea said after our last match, said actually we've not been playing like people who have passion for the club. So we are where we deserve to be.
Okay.
We are where we deserve to be. So I expect the same players, but maybe with a different mindset. The same type. Okay, the likes of Rashford, Elanga, Cristiano. But right now, the players, it's like they've already lost confidence. So I expect the same type of players, maybe with another different mindset.
So I'm expecting a back four of maybe, because clearly Maguire is out. So we will have centre back Varane. Who do you think you will double up there?
Lindelof.
Lindelof, yeah. Oh, by the Lindelof came in last. I remember. So on the flanks, of course, but there also guys in Manchester United. Special mention again. Pogba also is out. Luke Shaw also is out of injuries, of course. So Shaw's position, of course, should be occupied by Telles, right? Then Wan-Bissaka also is. We are not sure, though he trained with the team. Rumors has it that he had some injuries. So let's hope that he makes a full recovery. But regardless of that, Dalot is there to cover him, right?
Yes, though, just to tell you, these funny injuries you're hearing, these are the people who are going to be sold come next season. So Coach Rangnick said about 10 players might be sold. They want to revive and evolve the team once again.
But the 10 players might be sold, but for the record, they might sell the 10 players, but they can't replace all the 10 players in one transfer window. They are only, rumors has it that their budget will only allow them to make 3 transfers. So in this transfer window, they can only get 3 players. So, but I think change is gradual, and they will need to have time to do the same. So guys, tonight's match, as Chelsea faces Manchester United at Old Trafford, it will be a very memorable game, and as always, it's always a big game full of expectations, especially from people like us who love football. So for me in Chelsea, I'm seeing this is my predicted lineup. So at the back, Rudiger, by the way, had an injury, though he trained on Tuesday. So if he makes a full recovery, we might see him back. We might see him back tonight against you. I know you were happy last time that Rudiger won't be available.
Very much happy.
But let's hope that he makes a full recovery. Though we know that
Give him time,
we know that Tuchel never, he can't risk you if you're not fit. But if you see him play, that means that he has met a clean bill of health, right? So if Rudiger will be present, he will be there together with Thiago Silva. And on our flank, we will have, of course, Alonso and Cesar Azpilicueta. I'm not starting with James because still also he's in the same state as Rudiger. yet made that full recovery, not unless he makes it. Then, of course, I'm looking at a midfield
Ngolo.
of course, definitely N'Golo Kante doubling up with Jorginho.
Our main threat, by the way, is N'Golo Kante.
N'Golo Kante, Jorginho, and Ross, and I was almost saying Ross Barkley. I missed that guy. And Loftus Cheek.
You're risking.
No. By then, Loftus Cheek is good because this game tonight will be a game full of speed, and it will need people who can run, people who are swift. So Loftus Cheek will be there. But if you want people who will be defending, who will be able to controlling the midfield well, making those runs and back, N'Golo is there for you. Then, of course, at the forefront, Werner has earned his spot. So Werner should be there, Kai Havertz should be there, and Mount should be there. So that's my predicted first lineup. And Mr. Pulisic should be coming in the second half to disturb these people. Chalobah should also be on standby on the bench. Hopefully it will be well. So can you give me your predicted lineup tonight of Manchester United?
David De Gea, mkono mia mia.
And of course at the post I forgot to tell you is our main man Mendy.
Don't make such mistakes you always do. Back passes. We are watching you. So David De Gea, mkono mia mia on the post, definitely. In front of him we have two center backs, that is Varane and Lindelof. Not unless the coach decides to give Bailey a chance tonight, which might happen. You might get a surprise.
Sure, has surprises.
Now that we know Chelsea has one of the best, their front three, they all have pace, from Timo, from Kai, who knows how to position himself, and Mason Mount. But okay, two center backs, that is Varane and maybe Eric Bailey. Then on the right hand side we will have
Telles, Dalot, right?
Telles and Dalot. In the middle, McTominay, Bruno Fernandes, and I feel like
Fred is still injured, so we won't be having McFred. Eh?
No, not McFred today. Since Pogba is also out, I feel like Matic. It will be a Matic, McTominay, and Bruno. That is to cement the midfield because we know them. On the front, of course, now that Rashford is out, Sancho is out, we'll have Rashford, Cristiano, of course, main man, and Elanga. But people like Mata, people like Lingard, we expect you to come on to change this match actually when things get worse. But one thing I know, there are no clean sheet in today's match.
So we must have goals tonight.
Mistakes, Chelsea are going to make mistakes. Our defense is going to sleep. So there are no clean sheets.
So guys, ask me about this game. I'll tell you that I'm looking towards an exciting game because at the end of the day, we are 11 points shy of Manchester United. Manchester United are 6 points shy of Arsenal. So, and the table appears like so. Rangnick is quoted as saying that it's so unfair to talk about top 4 right now because as he looks at the table, he's like, he just wants to make sure that Manchester United finishes in a good position. So if top 4 happens to come through, well and good. If it doesn't, then according to him, he's okay with it. But it is what it is. Football is nice, it's entertaining because of results, right? So this is a match whereby Tuchel is going to come hands down and he will want to prove a point because he's not won against Manchester United of late, and he wants to break that curse of these draws. It's been a minute since we had them. So we are looking towards a very attacking game tonight, a very possessive game from Chelsea, and we hope that our defense will have learned from the mistakes which we've been making, and we are going to be strong and solid tonight. So I'm going to go straight up and give you my predictions on this match because I feel like Chelsea will dominate it in terms of possession, and also tonight we will be scoring goals, and I feel like this is a night whereby we will repay what Arsenal did to Manchester United. We are going to have 5 goals. Sorry, did I say 5? Sorry, 3 goals to 1. So by the way, congratulations to Cristiano Ronaldo. He scored his 100th Premier League goal, making a history of being one of the players or the only player who has scored 100 goals in almost 4 leagues. 4-3 because he's done it in La Liga, he's done it in Serie A, he's done it in Premier League, and where else? those 3 places. Yeah?
In his hometown.
He's a goat, so big up Cristiano. So my straight up prediction on this match, I'm going to give Chelsea 3, Manchester United 1.
Well, from possession, Chelsea, I don't feel like they will dominate that too much. Last time they dominated because they were at home, and United chose to play defensive because of Michael Carrick, who wasn't sure of who to choose. So tonight, maybe the possession will just be 50-50. It will be a game of pace. I don't think the possession will matter too much, because whoever has the ball, shoot you. Whoever has the ball, do your thing. So I'll be going with 2-1. Manchester, of course, the home team. Manchester United 2, Chelsea 1. I think tonight it's a must win for Manchester United.
Yeah, if you really want to compete for top 4, it's a must win, right?
Yeah, with 4 games to go, it's a must win.
So 3-1
in favor of Manchester United.
3-1 in favor of Chelsea.
Or 2-1 in favor of Manchester United.
And guys, that will be the end of double game week 34.
Wait.
But we are here to give you some snippets of Conference Cup and Europa League.
Actually, 3-1 in favor of Manchester United. I'll just flipped. Yeah.
You're changing, yeah?
So it's 3-1 in favor of Chelsea, in favor of Manchester United.
So let's see which 3-1 will make it on the score sheet, yeah?
Definitely.
So then we graduate to Conference Cup and Europa League.
And Europa League.
So
Actually,
2 matches in Conference Cup, semi-finals.
Semi-finals on the Conference Cup, we have Feyenoord
and Marseille. So what do you think? Marseille.
Yeah, Feyenoord has a name. Fire, just from the village. So I'm going with Team Marseille. We'll smash somebody.
For me, it's 1-0 for Feyenoord at home, because I've seen what they have been doing. They have actually progressed. People never thought they would be here, but they're here. And clearly, Feyenoord 1-0 in favor of Marseille. If Marseille are to recover, they should recover that in France.
And then the biggest one of that conference league will be Leicester against AS Roma. Mourinho's AS Roma. Now that right now Tammy Abraham is on fire, I'll go with AS Roma.
Hey, you guys, you're putting me in a tight position. You know I love Mourinho. He's one of my best coaches. You know I love Tammy Abraham, former player of Chelsea, of course. Then in Leicester, this is our England team, and this is an English team. The likes of Vardy. By the way, Vardy played some few minutes in the last match. Maddison, Yuri Tillemans, Schmeichels.
Harvey.
So guys, this is a match whereby I'm going for a draw. I'm going for 2-2. 2-2 draw.
2-2.
Yes.
Well, to the Europa League, I feel like that's the place we might be next season. So to the Europa League, we have West Ham against Frankfurt.
West Ham 3-1.
You give West Ham?
Yes.
Actually, I'm also Team West Ham. I want West Ham to carry the Europa League. It will be the best for our former coach, our former beloved coach, Mr. David Moyes.
Those German teams are always stubborn. Huh?
Very.
They are playing against Frankfurt, right?
Yeah.
Eintracht Frankfurt. So let's see. So
on the other side, RB Leipzig will be battling against there's this team.
RB Leipzig, huh?
Yeah, definitely RB. Actually, they're the best team so far. I've been watching them since under Nagelsmann. They gave us a lot of headache when we were at the Champions League with them. So whoever they're playing with, I'm going with RB Leipzig. I'm going with RB Leipzig.
Guys. RB Leipzig to win 1-0.
1-0. So Leipzig, I'm behind you.
So guys, it is what it is. Until next time, thank you so much. We are out.